Hey yogis, welcome to day 7 of my 7-day yoga challenge. Thank you so much for following along, and I hope you enjoyed making it to your mat every day for the last week. I have a fun one for us to close out the week. We're going to work on building up to our crow pose, so let's get into it. Alright, let's come to lie on our backs. Feet as wide as the mat, knees knock in to touch. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. 3 breaths here. Final breath in, really fill out through your lungs. Open your mouth, let it go. Start to bring your knees in towards your chest, rocking side to side, massaging out the low spine here. Continuing to find that rhythm with your breath, connecting each inhale with each exhale. We're going to come into an early happy baby, so opening up the knees, reaching your hands inside of your legs to find the outside edges of your feet or your ankles. Low back melts into the ground, and same thing, rocking side to side. You can always just find stillness here, whatever feels best. So for crow, we're going to work on opening up the hips, strengthening the core, and strengthening the arms. So just slow down your rock and rolls if you're rocking. Bring your knees back in towards your chest. Grab for underneath your thighs and then start to come forward and back, going up and down the length of your spine. Next breath in, come to a tall seat at the top of the mat. Butterfly pose, soles of the feet to touch, knees splay out wide. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Feeling your hips opening up right away. Keep reaching your arms forward, forward, forward. And breathe. Another breath in. And out. Next breath in, walk your hands back towards your body. Close your knees like a book. And then come to your tabletop. So on all fours, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, crown of your head reaching forward. Moving right into your cats and cows. Tuck your toes, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow spine. Exhale, cat, press the mat away, let your head be heavy. Take a few more of these on your own. Of course, invitation to add in any other movements. I definitely recommend adding in a wrist stretch here to help prep for crow. So fingertips can point east and west, and then you can rock side to side. If it feels good, fingertips can point back towards your knees, and then take a few cats and cows like this, or maybe rock forward and back, feeling the forearms open up. And then start to come back towards center, all 10 fingertips pointing towards the front of your mat. Tuck the toes, hover your knees an inch off the ground. You're hovering tabletop, squeezing your core. Feeling that core firing up right away. Take another breath in. Step back to your plank pose on your breath out. Inhale back to your hovering tabletop. Really press the mat away. Exhale back to your high plank pose. One more time. Inhale, step forward, hovering tabletop. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes roll forward. Exhale, knees drop, feet lift. Modified chaturanga. Lower your arms down halfway. So once they get to 90 degrees, pause. Really squeeze your elbows in towards your sides. Squeeze your core. Gaze on the ground to protect your neck. Take another breath in. And then straighten your arms back out. Breath out. Deep breath in. Lower down halfway. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower down halfway. Elbows squeeze in tight. Good. Lower all the way down. Flip over onto your back. Bring your knees in towards your chest like we started. And you're gonna bring your forearms parallel to your thighs. You're gonna press your forearms into your thigh. You're gonna press your thighs back into your forearms. And really pay attention to the low back here. If you feel this part of your spine kind of lifting, almost arching, can you push it back down into the mat? And then really focus on bringing your belly button towards your spine. So this isn't gonna look like anything, but you should really feel it in your core. Press your thighs into your forearms back into your thighs. We're here for 3 breaths. Another breath in. And out. Good, start to grab onto your thighs, rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. Good, and then make your way back to down dog, however you want to get there. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your knee, stack your right hip over your left. You can stay here, you can draw big circles, opening up your hip. Maybe bend and re-extend through your knee joint, or stay in stillness and just roll around your right ankle. Next breath in, right leg lifts high. Exhale, right foot outside of your right hand, your lizard lunge. Right knee over your right ankle. Left foot outside of your left hand, Vilasana squat. So you're gonna find a tall spine here. If you have a block and you wanna sit on the block, lovely. If not, all good. Just sit up a little bit taller. Dig your elbows in towards your knees. Start to rock side to side, further opening up your hips. Take another breath in. And out. One more inhale, fill up. Forward fold on your exhale, hands down, hips high, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise. High mountain pose, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands towards your mat. Step back to your high plank pose and pause. Inhale, start to shift the weight forward. Pause, shoulders land past your wrists. Lower down halfway, elbows squeeze in tight, chaturanga, knees up or down, your choice. Moving through your up dog, toenails into the ground, knees and thighs lift, heart shines forward. Tuck your toes, hips up and back, down dog. Next breath in, left leg lifts. Bend your knee, left hip stacks on top of your right. Same thing here. Stay in stillness or find movement through your hip, knee, or ankle. Good, next breath in, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps outside of your left hand, lizard lunge. Left knee over your left ankle. Right foot outside of your right hand, back to the Vilasana squat. Again, stillness or rock side to side, pressing your elbows in towards your knees. Take another breath in. And out. One more breath in. Forward fold on your breath out. Hands to the ground, hips high, heel toe your feet together. Deep breath in. Halfway lift. Release, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands plant. Step back to your high plank. Another chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press through straight elbows, up dog. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Start to shift forward, right knee towards your right elbow. You're gonna try to tap your knee towards your elbow, squeezing your core, using your obliques. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward, shoulders over your wrist, squeeze your core. Step it back. One more each side, right knee, right elbow. And back. One more time, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. And lower back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, hips high, downward facing dog. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes again. And start to bring your knees down towards the ground. All right, so we're gonna work on building our crow. Good thing is that you're close to the ground, so if you fall out of it, all good, nothing bad's gonna happen. All right, so for the first one, I'm gonna use my yoga blocks. If you don't have them, all good. You can still do everything without them. It may just be a little harder if you're not well-versed in crow yet. So I'm gonna place them towards the middle to the back of the mat. I'm gonna plant my feet on the blocks. And what this is gonna do is help elevate the hips so you can nestle your knees onto the top of your arms a little easier. So your feet are on the blocks, come onto your tippy toes, hands plant onto the floor. Again, no blocks, all good. You can keep your feet on the floor, just come high into your toes. Again, nestle your knees towards your armpits. And then you're just gonna lean your weight forward, noticing what this feels like to keep the weight over the wrist, leaning the head towards the floor. Start to rock forward and back, forward and back. Fingertips are spread really wide here. And the next time you come forward, pause and then start to play with lifting one or both feet off the blocks. Keep breathing. Again, if your knees come down, can you bring them back up towards your armpits? Then, as you lean forward and you're ready, start to play with lifting one or both feet off of the blocks. Keep breathing. And come out of it whenever you want. And there you go. All right, let's try it again without the blocks. All right, so same idea. Hips are gonna come high. Generous bend in the knees, generous bend in the arms. Plant your feet on the ground. You're gonna lean forward using your chaturanga arms as a shelf for your body. Same thing, tippy toes, knees nestled towards the top of your arms. And then start to play with lifting your feet up, squeezing your core. Crown of your head reaching forward. Find your balance. And breathe. And there you go. You did it. If you want to keep playing around, pause this video, play around a little more, use your blocks, and we'll all meet in a tall seat back onto your mat. Let your hips feel really heavy into the ground. Crown of your head reaches high, find a tall spine here. And as you end this 7-day yoga challenge, can you find a moment of gratitude? Gratitude for your body, for your breath, for having the motivation to roll out your mat each day. And for maybe feeling a little stronger in your body and your mind. Start to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, final 3 breaths. Last one, deep breath in and out. All right, yogis, thank you so much for joining me over the last week. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see during the next challenge. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and I will see you next time back on the mat. Bye.